All right, folks, I'm happy to say that we are joined right now by the one and only Dinesh D'Souza. Hello, Dinesh.
How's it going?
Good to talk to you. First, let me get everything out of the way and on the table. Where are you, and what are your restrictions right now?
Well, Steve, I should say I'm sort of in captivity in the sense that I'm not in the confinement center right now. I spend my nights over there, accompanied by 119 other criminals, all of whom are transitioning away from prison and back to society. By the way, I have you to blame for a little of that, because you may not know that my interview with you, the last one, was actually played by the judge during my sentencing. It was accompanied by a tremendous scolding that convinced me that I was going to get some prison time. But happily, that turned around. That didn't happen. But you want to know, I have a little bit of a grudge to pick with you, my friend.
No, I know you're kidding, because my son actually, when I was aware of this, I saw the story, and my son said, "Do you feel bad? Are you in trouble?" I said, "Of course I feel bad, but all I did was ask the questions. Dinesh is the one who gave the answers."
Well, the strange thing was that some of this was, of course, about my case. Some of it was not. And for a moment there, I thought, is this judge actually going to put me in prison because I'm articulating views that he finds strange or abhorrent? Happily, the trial moved on, and the sentencing moved on.
Right.
And I think the judge saw that that would have been very unfair. So the answer is no. I'm at work. I'm here in San Diego. I can't leave the county, and that's one reason I'm hoping that my new DVD is going to be able to travel and speak for me.
Well, talk about it.
Well, America did very well in the theater, but it's been out now for about a week in digital download, and today it's available nationwide in DVD. So you can walk into Walmart or Target, Sam's Club. Costco, I'm happy to say, after treating my book kind of badly, is now doing a major mea culpa and has ordered a ton of DVDs and even a kind of separate standee to put the DVDs on. So you can now get this America DVD also in Costco.
And my son and I saw it on July 5th in the movie theater, and it was magnificent, educational. I don't want to mislead by saying it gives you the ammunition, but it gives you the knowledge you need to combat the liberal mantras that trash America. I want to move on. And by the way, I could think of worse places to be than San Diego County, and not, if I had to be stuck somewhere. But I understand your predicament. I don't envy you. Let's move on. What's your take on this? The president just spoke about Ebola, and it's the same thing. We have to be more concerned about getting rid of it in Africa, and these healthcare workers who are heroes, and I do agree with that, they're not going to go there if they know they're going to have to come home and be quarantined for 21 days. I don't buy that.
Yeah, there's something very strange that's kind of going on here. Now, there is a view that I've seen out there on the web that, somehow Obama wants to see an Ebola infection in America because he doesn't see why Africa should have one and we shouldn't have one. So he's in a certain anti-colonial revenge. I think that's probably going too far. I can't imagine. I mean, I have a very low view of Obama. I think he's a messed up guy in all kinds of ways. But I think it would be going too far to say that he actually wants to inflict an epidemic on the United States. On the other hand, I would be willing to say that here's a guy who seems to view things from the global point of view, and he doesn't seem to recognize his special responsibility to American citizens. We elected him. He took an oath to protect and defend our interests. So enough of this president of the world nonsense. It's time to start protecting American interests, Mr. President.
Yeah, very, very well said. What are you looking for in the midterm elections? I'm not trying to be funny here. I guess, can you vote in an absentee ballot, or can you not vote?
Alas, I cannot vote, but I'll be watching this very closely, and I'm certainly fighting really hard to get my message out there. Look, a midterm election is won on the turnout. It's not won by convincing some hypothetical or fabled independent voter. What I like about an America film is it's a motivational film. It leaves you feeling psyched. You want to get up and applaud. So to me, since I can't travel and I can't get my message out in some sense, I'm hoping that people will take this film and use it as a weapon to get the message out widely. This is an election that will be determined by motivation, not by pure numbers.
All right, Dinesh, I hope you'll stay in touch with us. We'll call on you again. Thank you very, very much, sir.
My pleasure.
All right, take care. Dinesh D'Souza, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, Dinesh D'Souza. I don't know why you always say Dinesh. Anyway, and he was only kidding. He's not mad at me. I don't think. We'll come back with more of the show. We'll take a closer look at the midterms right after this. Don't go away.